Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the FIFA 16 Barcelona career mode series. Just before I head into the episode, I just want to let you all know that I'm actually feeling a bit ill at the moment. I'm feeling a bit sick, but I'm still getting out today's episode because I want to pump out this series. I do want to get it done, and then we can move on to FIFA 17 and talk about my FIFA 17 series. So if you guys can go ahead and drop a like rating, that will be greatly appreciated. Drop a comment down below that I can respond to. Also subscribe if you are new to my channel. The first game of today's episode is against Espanyol. You can see my lineup for this game. It's a 4-4-2 formation. So heading into this game against Espanyol, we should be picking up the win because we're still sitting second in the league. No matter how many times or no matter how many wins we do pick up, it just seems to be that Atletico Madrid are still continuing picking up wins and they are going to stay at the top of the table, which means we have to continue picking up our wins because we do play Atletico Madrid later on in the season. The first highlight did fall in the second minute as Sergio Aguero, making his one to goal, takes the shot really with a 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and he was denied. In the 27th minute, Pjanic does receive the ball. He plays it to Aguero, who plays to Suarez, back to Aguero as he takes the shot, and he just goes wide of the goal. Sergio Aguero having a few chances on goal, but can't find the back of the net. In the 36th minute, Espanyol are on the attack. They take a shot, and a good save there from David De Gea to make sure this game does remain at 0-0, but from that, Espanyol do have a corner. You can see they're going to cross this ball in, trying to find a header to put themselves 1-0 in the lead. Cross comes in, and it's not the best cross. You can see David De Gea does punch that one out, but the rebound does fall to the Espanyol man. You did see they crossed the ball in. The shot actually hit the post, and we could have easily been 1-0 down against Espanyol. But in the 50th minute, Suarez plays an unbelievable ball over the top to find Sergio Aguero. What a ball that was from Luis Suarez, and Sergio Aguero is going to finish that one. It's 1-0 in the 57th minute, and we take a 1-0 advantage in the early stages of the second half. I think that is Aguero's first goal for the club, but you can see that ball from Luis Suarez all the way from the defense, an incredible ball to play in front of Sergio Aguero as where he was running. And to make it 1-0, we made it 2-0 in the 61st minute. Pjanic with the initial shot did hit the post, but the rebound does fall to Paul Pogba. It's now 2-0 against Espanyol. In the 66th minute, Suarez does play the ball to Sergio Aguero. He's looking to get around this defender, almost gets sandwiched by two defenders, and Aguero's shot is going to hit the post. We could have made it 3-0, but obviously we were denied by the post. But in the later stages of this game, in the 83rd minute, the ball does fall to Felipe Coutinho. Can Coutinho go all the way and make it 3-0? He actually takes a shot. Good save there from the goalkeeper. From that, Espanyol do clear the ball, and that is how the first game of today's episode is going to end. It is going to end with a 2-0 victory to ourselves. Pogba and Aguero picking up the goals in the second half, in the early stages of the second half, and that is a great way to start off today's episode. Obviously, we've passed all the transfer windows. It's just now down to games, and you can see straight away, heading into the second game of today's episode, we'll be facing Rayo Vallecano, and this is in the Copa de España in the Spanish Cup. The first leg did end in a 2-1 victory to ourselves. So on aggregate, if we do win this game on aggregate, we will be going through to the Spanish Cup final, and hopefully that will be the final game that is played for this career mode series, obviously to end off season 4. Loads of players have actually left the team for this game. You can see the likes of Denis Suarez, Kingsley Coman, Lacazette have all come into the side. This is really a second side, and I did mention it in the previous episode that this second side that I have been playing in the Spanish Cup has been unbelievable. It's taken us all the way to the semi-finals. We win this game, it could possibly take us all the way to the final, and like I said, that will be played in the final game of this season because cup finals are played after the main season has ended. But in the 13th minute of this game, it didn't look that way. They were going to make it to the final. You can see Vallecano had a chance on goal. It was the save from Ter Stegen actually came off the post, but from that we are on the attack. Kingsley Coman with a through ball to find Lacazette. Lacazette making his one to goal, and you did see from the lead up to that goal, the tiki-taka play from my players was incredible. Just the one-touch football, the way that Lacazette gave the ball to Coman as he played it through. Just very good play play there from my team. It's 3-1 on aggregate now. We have a 2-goal advantage. We could have made it 2-0 in this game as Kingsley Coman's header actually goes wide of the goal. Still in this first half, in the 30th minute, Sergi Samper plays the ball wide to Alexis Sanchez. Sanchez with the cross to find Kingsley Coman with the header, and he hits the crossbar. Coman had 2 headed chances in this game, and one of his shots did go wide of the goal, and the other comes off the crossbar. Very unlucky for Kingsley Coman for picking up a goal in this game. But in the 43rd minute, Coman was looking to receive the ball. We do turn it over. Denis Suarez wins it back. He plays the ball through to Kingsley Coman with a 1-on-1 chance with the goalkeeper. It's now 2-0 in this game against Rayo Vallecano in the Copa de España, 4-1 on aggregate, and yes, we will be going through to the Spanish Cup final, but this game wasn't done with there. Obviously a 4-1 aggregate advantage. We were going to go through, but that is an unbelievable goal from Andres Iniesta, who received the ball, did a few step overs to get around that defender, and that's just a fantastic finish there from Iniesta. It's now 3-0 in this game. It's 5-1 on aggregate, and we will be going through, like I did say, to the Spanish Cup final. But there was still a few highlights. We wanted to make a 4, maybe 5-0 in this game. Maybe bring up the aggregate advantage to maybe 7-1. Lacazette had a chance on goal, which did actually come off the crossbar. But you can see on the replay, look at how close that was for Lacazette to making a 4-0 in this game. The whole ball does have to be over the line, and you can see that the ball falling down onto the ground was over the line. It was only the side of the ball which was on the line and obviously didn't go over the line, which was just incredible. But we're looking to make a 4-0 here. Kingsley Coman plays the ball to Lacazette. Now can Lacazette pick up his goal? This time it does come off the crossbar, but only this time it goes into the back of the net. It's 4-0, 6-1 on aggregate, and we have dominated Rayo Vallecano in the Spanish Cup semi-finals. Lacazette picks up 2 goals, could have maybe been 3 if obviously his chance did go into the back of the net, his earlier chance. But a good win here, 4-0 win against Rayo Vallecano is definitely something that we did need going into the Spanish Cup final and heading into the final stages of this league season, and also Champions League that will be played in the final game of today's episode. We will be facing Sevilla in the Copa España final. That is going to be a huge final because Sevilla at the moment in the league are up there with us. They're sitting in 3rd and they've been really quiet all season, but they are still picking up the wins, and they could possibly overtake us if we don't pick up the 3 points against Las Palmas. We're facing Las Palmas in the next game of today's episode, yet again heading back into the league after a very, very good League Cup win. We're still sitting in 2nd. Like I said, Sevilla sitting in 3rd. They are 4 points behind us. We are 2 points behind Atletico Madrid. We've only lost 1 game this season. The player to watch is obviously Messi. He's the league's top goal scorer by picking up 15 goals. 2nd is on 12 goals. So Messi has a 3-goal advantage over 2nd when it comes to top goal scorers in the league. But let's take a look at the Las Palmas lineup. You can see obviously Las Palmas are a team that we should definitely be picking up the 3 points. They're sitting in the second half of the table, so like I said, we need to pick up the wins, need to stay up there with Atletico Madrid in the league. But let's take a look at my Barcelona lineup. I'm actually starting a strong side going into this game. The likes of Sergio Aguero, Suarez, Messi, Coutinho, Tielemans, Pogba, Laporte, Piqué, Hector Bellerin, De Gea in goals, David Alaba as the left back. So it's a very, very strong Barcelona lineup, one of my strongest starting 11s. In the 3rd minute, Las Palmas had a chance on goal, but De Gea with the easy save. In the 21st minute, Paul Pogba picks up an injury in this game, and you guys have noticed that Neymar's been out injured. He actually got injured in the previous episode. If you did miss the previous episode, there will be a full series playlist down below in the description. So Neymar's going to be out for a couple of months. 2 months was the initial assessment for Neymar being out. But will he be out longer, or will he come back into action sooner? Let's hope that Pogba is not out for long. In the 41st minute, in the later stages of the first half, Las Palmas had a great chance. You can see the ball did get played into the penalty area. A one-time shot from their striker, and it does go over the goal. In the 54th minute, Tielemans does play a ball to Sergio Aguero, who takes a few touches. Deflection off the defender did not find its way into the back of the net, and this game is going to remain at 0-0. In the 79th minute, Luis Suarez does receive the ball. Skips around a few defenders there. Suarez still on it. Goes for the shot. The ball falls out to Tielemans. He goes with the long shot, and we found it very hard to break down this Las Palmas side. You did see shots like that 9 times out of 10. most likely won't be going into the back of the net. But in the 85th minute, Las Palmas had a chance on goal, and you can see their striker was free inside the penalty area. Very bad defending there, and Las Palmas lead 1-0, and that is how the game is going to end. The game is going to end in Las Palmas picking up a 1-0 win against us in this game in the league, and we can't afford losing those games. It makes it even worse because Pogba is going to miss the second leg round of 16 game against Chelsea to end off today's episode. We're still sitting in second, but Atletico Madrid now have a 5 points gap advantage over us in the league, and we're heading into the final 11 games of the league season. We're heading into this Champions League round of 16 game, like I did say, with a 1-0 deficit. So anything could happen. We don't pick up the win here, we most likely won't be... obviously, if we don't pick up the win here, we're not going through into the next round of the Champions League. We are the defending champions in the Champions League. We did win it against Borussia Dortmund in the previous season. The two main players for this game are going to be Lionel Messi and Eden Hazard. Obviously, Eden Hazard played very well in the first game, obviously the first leg of this round of 16 Champions League tie. The likes of Matt Hummels, obviously Gareth Bale, who caused us so many troubles in the previous episode. With Bale being at Chelsea are just much of a greater side, and you can see my lineup for this game, really my starting 11, but Denis Suarez has come into the side, Coutinho has come out, Lacazette has come in for Sergio Aguero due to fitness, because obviously we don't want Aguero picking up injuries due to low fitness. We take a look at the Chelsea side, full strength Chelsea side, Thibaut Courtois, Ivanovic, Cahill, Hummels, Azpilicueta in the midfield, Matic, Ramirez, Bale, Hazard, Oscar, just behind Loic Remy as the striker. Very strong Chelsea side, and like I said, they're heading into this game with a 1-0 aggregate advantage. In the 17th minute, they look to make it 2-0, picking up an away goal. If Chelsea pick up an away goal, it's pretty much game over, so we need to keep a clean sheet in this game. In the 23rd minute, Messi with the corner, Luis Suarez with the header, gets cleared off the line by Ramirez, and from that, Chelsea look to clear. Hazard actually just clears it out, and from that, we will be having a throw-in. We're still on the attack here, and let's hope that we can make Chelsea pay. Messi with the throw-in as he plays it to David Alaba, who looks to play inside to Luis Suarez, gets around that defender with class, and his shot was saved from Courtois, but you can see that turn from Suarez was unbelievable to get past Azpilicueta, and Thibaut Courtois was there to make sure that this game does remain at 0-0, but Chelsea lead 1-0 on aggregate. In the 38th minute, we needed to give the ball to Messi. Hopefully he can spark some brilliance in this game. Over top ball, Luis Suarez with the shot. It's a deflection off Ivanovic. It's 1-0 in the 40th minute, 1-1 on aggregate, and we have now leveled it on aggregate in this game. So everything is level right now in this Champions League tie. A couple minutes later, Lacazette to Pjanic, plays it through to Luis Suarez, and off the boot of Luis Suarez in the space of 5 to 6 minutes, we've made it 2-0. He's going to celebrate with the substitutes because that is an incredible performance already from Luis Suarez. It's 2-0 in this game against Chelsea. It's 2-1 on aggregate, and if this game ends at this scoreline, we will be going through into the next round of the Champions League, into the quarterfinals. What a finish there from Suarez off his boot. He has picked up 2 goals for ourselves and made it 2-1 on aggregate. But in the 66th minute, Chelsea do have a free kick. Gareth Bale is going to take the free kick. He's going to look to find option inside, and the unlikely of header goal scorers, Eden Hazard finds the back of the net there. It's 2-1, it's 2-2 on aggregate, but Chelsea have picked up an away goal, and that is the important thing here. We do need to pick up another goal. But in the 88th minute, as we were looking for that final goal to make a 3-1, make a 3-2 on aggregate, get ourselves level on aggregate, Cesc Fabregas makes his 1-2 goal. He finds the back of the net. It's 2-2 in this game against Chelsea. He's going to celebrate to the camera, and on aggregate, it is going to end 3-2. But most importantly, Chelsea picked up 2 away goals, which means that this game is going to end in a 2-2 draw, a 3-2 win on Chelsea on aggregate. And because they picked up the 2 away goals, we weren't coming close to heading into the next round of the Champions League. That is how this episode is going to end. Worst way to end off today's episode, by being eliminated stated, we cannot go back-to-back Champions League winners to end off this series. Chelsea win, and Chelsea are going through into the next round of the Champions League. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, drop a like rating, drop a comment down below that I could respond to, subscribe. Also, if you are new to my channel, like I said, I'm feeling a bit ill at the moment. Hopefully I will be getting better in the next couple of days. I'll see you all on my next video.